Okay, so this is a face detection game that I've been working on. So just to describe it real quick, we've got sort of a player character and coins spread out along this field, and the player character is moved around entirely by where your face is. So there's no keyboard input, no mouse input. This is just you moving your head around. So I'll just start it right up. Normally I'd show you guys sort of a a picture, a video of where I'm at so you can see that it's actually is my face moving around. But unfortunately, I can't use both both the webcam for both the camera and for this game right now. So, but yeah, so right now this movement, this is all done by me moving my head around. So yeah, and there we go. Sweet. Just a little quick run through of our code right here. So um, import CV2. This is our OpenCV, and this is what I use for our using opening the webcam, processing the photos, and all that. It's very nice. I originally was using it to do the face detection as well, but I learned that it wasn't as good at detecting faces as MediaPipe right here. MediaPipe is developed by Google, and so because of that, it's a very good library. With OpenCV, if you turned your head slightly, it would lose tracking, whereas MediaPipe has sort of a lock on you for very most of the time. We've got Arcade up here, and that's just what we used to get all the sprites, all that sort of logic into moving around. That's that library. Here we've got these constants. This is just stuff like the width of the screen, the scale of the stuff, how many coins there are, and then there are these movement buffers I wanted to talk about. So whenever you're moving your face around on the screen, it before the game starts, it'll set up take a note of where your face was, and then it'll only move the character if you move out of that movement buffer zone, because without this, the movement was very jerky and going all over the place. So, and it still is a little bit jerky, as you saw, but it's not nearly as jerky as it was. So, here I set up my face detection. Here's our setting up the video, so with the webcam. And we get into a class, and this is a lot of arcade. And so setup. Uh, this is what I was talking about, where it takes a note of where your face is, or face is at the very beginning, and then that's where it uses those movement buffers to sort of decrease the unwanted movement. This also sends out all of the coins, so and on draw draws everything like the coins, the player, and all of the text. You might have noticed there's a score and a timer down in the bottom left corner. Then update. Update is a function that's called like very fast, like almost. So every time you update, you'll get your new. I'm losing the word right now, but you'll do this code all over again. So right now we've got this is sort of us reading the sort of at the split second that it updates, reading from from the webcam where my face is. Then we send it to player movement, and I'll scroll down to player movement right here. This is what controls. Oh, sorry. First, it sends it to player to find face, not player movement. So first, let's scroll down to find face, and this is all of the face detection code right here. So this is just using the MediaPipe right there. This is all processing it so that the detection can happen. And then this one line of code right here, that's all face detection. It's kind of amazing. After that, we send back our detection location. And so we head back up here to our player movement. And the player movement is based off of sort of you're changing X and you're changing Y. So if you go down to our get X, get DX, get DY, we got these two sort of monster lines of code. And all this is just accessing variables from the um, returned face, like uh, face position, find face function I had. I had to do quite a bit of sort of digging in the media pipe documentation to find this, but got it now and it's working pretty good. Then based on where your face is, it'll set your speed in that direction to there, and if you are within that sort of buffer zone I was talking about, you won't move at all. And I believe that is, for the most part, it. I had a lot of fun with this. There, I wish that I had a little more time to be able to make some sort of GUI or something like that, so that it's not just immediately starting the game. But it's just nice, and I'm definitely interested. But I think in my next project, I'm probably going to wanting to go into something like face recognition or something like that.